black. And I'm looking for, if I see people, because it's a club there, like O.J. Simpson did. So I'm looking like as if somebody's trying to break in the house and they're hiding on the wall, you know, just to not be seen. So I'm going next door and not realizing I'm on the neighbor's roof. I'm in violation, like I don't know what. All I need now is the neighbor to come to the bathroom window and see me. They're like, somebody on the road trying to break in. But fortunately, that didn't happen. So I went through all of that. So then I came out, I had to do a once-over of the entire house. Then I went to the basement, and it was okay, everything's cool. And so I went upstairs, and on my way coming down, I fell down the steps. All the way down the steps. I'm talking about sliding, my head hitting every single step on the steps. And I'm at the bottom of the steps. And I just started laughing. And I was like, Dad, my first day home, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die falling down the steps. I just went through 42 years, 2 months, 3 weeks, 4 days, 18 hours, and 23 minutes, and 36 seconds. And now I'm gonna die on the steps of the first night home.
Wow.
And I laughed so hard, I woke my sister up. And she's like, what's up? And then I'm telling the whole story, she's laughing, I'm laughing. It was just amazing. But that's like, it's a million stories like that. But everything fits into the context of actually just moving forward, growing, building. And for me, going to prison as a child, I was indicted with 4 other children. And one of the children, in order to save their life, took a deal for the district attorney and testified all against the rest of us. And they added me sort of like as a bonus. And what's funny is, in him doing that, they actually came to me after they caught me, because they caught me about maybe 9 months later. They didn't actually catch me. They told my mother they wanted to talk to me. They wanted to interview me about the murder, because it was a homicide robbery. And we went in and they arrested her, and she kind of knew that. But in all of that, they offered me the same deal that they gave him. They offered me, when Chester talked about pleading guilty for 5 to 10, the same deal. Take this 5 to 10 and we'll let you go. You just gotta testify or tell your side of the story. And I was like, I ain't no side of the story. And their thing was, well, we don't care, just make something up. And so in doing that, I seen right from the giddy up that they wasn't, their thing was, they wasn't interested in the truth. They wasn't interested in justice. They weren't interested in due process. They weren't interested in equal protection. They weren't interested in the Constitution of Pennsylvania, the Constitution of the United States. They weren't interested in the courts, the rules and policies and procedures that they abide by, their overall. They weren't interested in any of that. All they knew was they had 5 little black boys, because we were all children, and they were going to put us in prison simply because they can. Because we didn't know anything. We didn't know anything about the law, what our rights was. They didn't care. And in fact, they salivated off of that fact. So yeah, we were book them. And then me going to prison, then to begin to study the law from day one, I found out that that was systemic. And that was routine. I look up here, this is matter as a minimum. Well, I mean, since day one, their thing is black lives don't matter. Brown lives don't matter. Poor white lives don't matter. That's what this country was founded on. That's what I learned by studying the law. When you study the law, you really see what this nation is about. And when you discover that, I realized that many of us are living in denial about what's really going on in the courtrooms, in the streets, and so forth and so on. But I managed to meet some very good people along the way. Anne Marie pointed out Jerry. Jerry came up with a crush militia unit. Him, Lily Ye, German, Glenn from WHYY. And their team was just, and, we was into art. They loved art, so it was a match made in heaven. And we just turned up. and then Kevin O'Neill,